Hey beautiful, guess what? Today I am throwing out old makeup. I went through all of my stuff and I decided what I didn't want anymore. Some of it, well actually only a couple of things, have never been used, so I'm going to ask my sister if she wants them. The rest of the stuff has been used and it's actually pretty old. I've just kind of moved it from drawer to drawer. You know how it is, deciding whether or not I want to toss it. And finally I said, you know what? You are not using this stuff, so you need to throw it in the garbage. So that's what's happening today, but I wanted to share what it was first with you guys. So first up, you guys remember Rimmel University? I do, and I've got a couple of, it says Rimmel, does it say Rimmel? Yes, here it is. It says Rimmel U on it. This used to be at, whatchamacallit, Ulta. So I have two Rimmel U eyeliners that are going in the trash, and then a Physicians Formula liner that actually also has a smudger. This was a really good product, and it had a sharpener at the end, but I'm not using it. Have not used it and I don't know when, so it's going in the trash. Next up, these great mascaras from Max Factor. Oh my goodness, remember this line, Vivid Impact? They all had a defining base coat, which was a darker color base coat. And then that's what you put on your entire lash. And then on the tips of your lashes, you were supposed to put this shinier, more metallic top coat on the end. So this was 24 karat brown. As you can see, I made that label. That's not how it came. I also had these in Moonlit Black, which was a black on the bottom and then a silver highlighting top coat. And I also had it in Burning Bordeaux, which was a more burgundy, a dark burgundy top base coat and then a brighter highlighting top coat. L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Magic Perfecting Base was a primer. It also was really, really good at cutting shine, especially if you were just kind of sitting down doing a video. I actually used to use this for that. I'd put this on any hot spots, which were the shiny spots on my face, and it did a great job of matting you out. But I haven't used it in a long time, and it is actually starting to crack a little bit in there, so it is going in the garbage along with the top, which tried to get away from me, but I'm not going to use this anymore, so away it goes. I do like this packaging though, it's very cute, although not very well thought out, because who wants to try and dig over into this side to get the rest of the product out? You really need a brush to get down in there. So yeah, cute packaging, but not very well constructed packaging. Alright, these from Maybelline, you guys remember these? They're beautiful. I kept buying them, but what always ended up happening was this would get all muddled together, and I wasn't really crazy about the effect that made on your lid, the color that was created from mixing all those colors together. And that's the main reason I bought it, to kind of get a sort of, I don't know what I was looking for, a sort of tie-dye effect or something. I don't know. It's very pretty, and I think that's what kept sucking me in. I also really like this packaging. But I used each of these maybe twice and then never used them again. This is Navy Narcissist. There is Bronze Blowout right here. I used that a couple of times. So anything I used a couple of times though, I'm tossing, because these are also very, very old. This is a very, look how gorgeous that is. Oh, this is Mocha Mirage. But once you mix the colors together, it didn't look good anymore. And then last but not least is Silver Stunner, which wasn't that great looking, to be honest. Two of my earliest makeup purchases are these two Revlon Mineral Finishing Powders. A complete ripoff of the MAC Mineral Finishing Powders, but they served me well in the time I had them. I did use them quite a lot. I used this one for a highlighter. This is Brighten, and I really like this packaging. That was very pretty. And then the other one I had is called Sunkiss. So this is more of a bronzer. I use that a lot too. Speaking of bronzers, here is a product that I was given from Elizabeth Arden. This was back when I was getting free products from Being in Glam. I used that once. Never used it again. e.l.f. Elements. Remember these, you guys? The compacts to hold the e.l.f. shadows. I bought this. Never used it. Because I turned out I didn't like e.l.f. shadows. This is from Ulta. It's a compact to hold the individual shadows, 2 blushes, and then a bronzer. And then they had space for you to put your makeup tools in. I have been holding on to this thing for like 12 or 13 years. Never used it. Finally let it go. Here is Milani. What is this name of this? I Heart You, because it is red. It is red, red, red. But this is actually kind of old. And I don't like that at all. That looks awful. So I am getting rid of this. I tried to make it work twice, I remember. And then one of the few times where I actually was like, no, and like literally took off all of my eye makeup and started over again. Why in the world I kept it, I have no idea. You know how it is. You paid for it, so you don't want to throw it away. But no, I'm letting it go. This Urban Decay 24/7 waterproof liquid eyeliner came in one of my palettes, and I was just constantly trying to make it work. I don't like eyeliners with this type of wand like this, though. I tried to use it about 3 or 4 times, and I always end up making a mistake and then making a thicker line than I had intended. So I'm done trying to make that work. These are some Color Icon pencil liners that I never used. They came in the Color Icon eyeshadow palettes. So since I never used them, I never even took the lids off. I'm going to ask my sister if she wants to have them, because I never ever use those. These are crazy old. They are Jane Shimmering Bronzers. This is Tahiti. How gorgeous is this? Sedona. Fiji. Dark orange. And last but not least is Mojave. And while these are not, I used this one a couple of times. Well, I haven't used, and I used the Mojave a couple of times too. I have not used these a lot. I am tossing them because they are at least 12 years old. And it's just time to let them go. Highlighters that I used a lot are these Glimmer Stripes from Milani. Remember these, you guys? All over color. So you can use these on your eyes, on your cheeks, wherever you wanted to. This is Honey Glimmer. Oh, so pretty. Berry Glimmer. Look at that. Oh. Pink Glimmer. And last but not least, Cocoa Glimmer. I use this one the most. I would use it for eyeshadow. So, I used to use those. I have not used them in years. They are going in the trash. Now, this is from Heidi Klum's holiday makeup line from, I want to say 4 Christmases ago. I used these, I want to say at least 10 times. No more than that. I was very into highlighters for a while. And I also kind of went a little overboard with this because of the holiday season. I would use it as kind of like a shimmer, a highlight. These are like Guerlain's Meteorites. Look how cute is that? So I actually took out, there were some other colors in here, and I actually took them out. And these were you would have to sweep very lightly, and I mean very lightly, with a sort of little fan brush or something over it to get a very soft, subtle highlight on your cheekbone. And of course, they're super cute, but they are starting to fall apart. And I wasn't going to throw this out, then I said, no, you're not even using this. And it is kind of old, and I had dipped into it. Since I don't really use it on a regular basis, I was like, no, it's kind of go. Even though it has gorgeous packaging, and I still have the palette, which I love. Here's the eyeshadow palette. And so there was the eyeshadow palette, and then there were lip glosses. I love this eyeshadow palette. I still use it on a regular basis. It has a gorgeous mirror, and all these shadows are gorgeous. And this is the inkiest, darkest black. Oh my goodness, perfect for an eyeliner. So I still use this palette at least once a month. So was not going to get rid of that, but have not used these little meteorite things, and I don't know when. So I'm going to let this go. Even though it's gorgeous, I am going to let it go. Revlon Customize. You guys remember these? I just could not make this work. And I tried, look. Dipped into it a lot. Could not make it work. Fascinated by this sweater pattern that they embossed into the shadows, but just could not make it work. And it's really old. This is from Wet n Wild. This trio, I think I used it maybe once. And very lightly because I was a little afraid of these colors. But this is also kind of old. So I'm going to toss it. This is beyond old. Another Rimmel University item. I used to use these two colors a lot because I had this outfit that these shadows went perfectly with that outfit. This is called Steamy, and it was one of their threesome shadows. Done with that. From the Revlon Molten Metal collection. This is Sapphire and Diamond. I used this 2-3 times. That was it. I got this Stila bronzer. No, I'm sorry. Illuminating finishing powder in bronze. In something I had ordered. There used to be this site that people would order Stila closeouts from. And I got that in this gorgeous makeup bag. And then I actually got this other 3 or striped bronzer or something that I still use. But I haven't used this and I don't know when. So it's going in the garbage. I used to use it, but I haven't in a long time. Remember this? Physicians Formula Happy Booster. Finally picked it up. I finally found one that said translucent on it. But this is actually the shimmer. It's so shimmery. It is not translucent at all. It is the shimmeriest, shiniest stuff ever. It has very cute packaging. There's a mirror and then there was a gorgeous brush in there. But this was not for me. So, despite the fact that it did smell good, I used it twice and then never picked it up again. So, this is going in the garbage. Revlon had, remember the MAC crayon? I don't know what they were called. Somebody in the comments, please tell me what they were called. They were like crayons. And then you could use them as a shadow, as a liner. I don't remember. Anyway, I have 3 of these from Revlon that I used twice. And then L'Oreal Hip actually came out with some of these too. These are called Smoky Crayons. And I used all of these maybe once. And that was it. So these are going in the garbage because they've been in my drawer ever since. This Urban Decay's Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner. I used this like twice. So this is going in the garbage. They don't even sell this like this anymore. And last but not least are Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips that have never been used. So I'm going to ask my sister if she wants them. This is Pop Hazel. I got some of the popples and then some of the shimmer ones. This is a shimmer strip in Smoky Hazel. This is gorgeous. This one is in Smoky Blue Eyes. And I never used any of these. I love this packaging. And this is in Pop Blue Eyes. So I'll ask her if she wants these because they haven't been used. So out of all of my stuff, these Color Icon eyeliners, and then my Physicians Formula shadows. So let me know, have you done a makeup clean out recently? Were you excited about it? Did it make you feel better? This makes me feel better. It leaves me space to buy new stuff. And I don't know, holding on to it doesn't do anything. So just let it go. If you know you're not using it, either throw it in the garbage or give it to somebody else. Have you done a mascara or makeup clean out anytime recently? Very curious. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.